And for those who are new to the channel, hi, I'm Saba and this is Savoring with Saba. First things first, y'all, Happy New Year. I just have this feeling like great things are about to happen and I can't wait to see what unfolds. And y'all, I know so many of you have New Year's resolutions to be healthier and lose weight. And so as you can tell by the title and my background, I am not in the kitchen and I'm not sharing a recipe today, but I wanted to share my weight loss journey on how I lost over 25 pounds because let's be real, y'all, losing weight is hard, okay? But keeping it off is even harder. So I'm gonna share my top 10 tips to be healthier and lose weight. Don't forget to like and share this video, and if you haven't already subscribed, click that red subscription button below and join the community. All right, so let's get into a little bit of a story time before I start with my tips and tricks. So my wealth and weight loss journey has been a long and windy road. I've always had a very interesting relationship with my weight. I've had this ideal image of what I should look like, and I would do the craziest things to try to get there. So I'm talking like the cabbage soup diet, that lemon and cayenne pepper water diet, and even, y'all, the baby food diet. Yes, your girl was eating baby food for months, okay? And these things were not sustainable or healthy. I would lose the weight for a little bit, but once I stopped these crazy diets, I would gain the weight back and then some, okay? So I had to do a whole lifestyle change. My health was being compromised and I needed something that was realistic, something I could commit to, and something I could do for the long haul. So after doing years of yo-yo dieting and all these fads, I needed something that was sustainable and a lifestyle change. So back in September 2017, I decided that I was gonna start keto, and it was something that I wanted to commit to because I couldn't do all these crazy fad diets anymore. So I did that for about 6 months, and then I transitioned to a low carb lifestyle instead because it's a little more flexible and more suitable for my lifestyle. To put everything into perspective, I'm 5'5". At my heaviest, I was 160, and now I'm 134, and I've kept the weight off for over 4 years. And what's that? Almost 30 pounds. So let's jump into these tips to help you get to your goal. All right, so let's start off with tip number 1. The first tip is to have a mental shift. When it comes to weight loss, you can't think of this as a temporary thing, but more so you want to have a lifestyle change. So when I was a serial dieter, I'd always have a goal in mind. I wanted to fit into a dress, or I wanted to get ready for a vacation or a holiday. And I would work and do all these crazy things, but once I was finishing my goal or already finished my goal, I had no real incentive to continue, right? And so I needed something that was going to be a lifestyle change, something again that was realistic, something that I could commit to, and something that was healthy. And so really looking at your weight loss and health journey as a seasonal thing or a goal-oriented thing may not help. For me, it had to be something that was long-term. So again, having that adjustment and looking at this as a lifestyle change, I'm in it to be healthy for the long haul, not just for a goal or a season. Tip 2, do your research, y'all. So I don't know about you, but when I have an idea and I'm sold on something, I jump in and I'm all in. And sometimes I don't always plan what I need to do. And so for me, when I started my low carb lifestyle, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't get myself together. I didn't get recipes together. I had one recipe, chicken divan, and I ate that for 3 weeks straight. I'm talking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And before I got myself together and bought keto friendly, low carb friendly ingredients. So don't be like me. Before you jump into your new lifestyle change, make sure you do your research and plan. The other thing is make sure that you talk to your doctor or a medical professional and make sure that the lifestyle change you're about to embark on is healthy and gonna work for you. Not everything is for everybody. So low carb may work for me, but it may not work for you. So just get that professional opinion before you start on your journey. Moving on to tip number 3, which is clean out your kitchens. That's right, you heard me right. Clean out your kitchens. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like that was easy. That was probably the hardest thing that I had to do. I had to go through my cupboards, go through that snack drawer, go through the pantry, and clear out the things that were probably gonna derail me or kick me out of my lifestyle change. And y'all, when I say getting rid of that pasta, getting rid of the Snickers, over the Snickers, okay? But I had to do it. And you think about it, you can't be tempted by things that aren't there, right? So if you want to have a late night ice cream scoop, you can't have that if your freezer doesn't have ice cream. Like, you need to be able to get rid of those things because they're just gonna set you back. And let me just preface this by saying, there are way too many people in this country going hungry, right? So I didn't feel right throwing away food when it's been barely used or not used at all. So I have a lot of people in my family and friend circle who are all about the carbs, eat carbs all day, every day, ain't gonna stop, can't stop, won't stop. And so I would give them the things that I didn't use or barely use, right? So when I say clean out the kitchen, if you have a full box of pasta that has not been opened, don't throw it away if it's not expired. Give it to other people who are not committing to a lifestyle change, right? Like, that's what I did. So yeah, like, you want to be able to motivate yourself in the right direction. And when you have these temptations in the kitchen, it's not going to help. So clean out those kitchens. Tip 4 is to low carb or keto-fy your favorite recipes. So this ties in with doing your research. Once I did my research, I realized how easy it was to make some of my favorite meals keto or low carb friendly. So a lot of the recipes that my dad passed down to me or things that have been in our families for a long time, I was able to just do some moderate tweaks to them, which I am so happy I was able to do because I could hold on to family traditions and celebrate with family and friends, especially during the holidays. So one of the things that I realized is there's so many alternatives that have like a 1-to-1 ratio to some of traditional things. So an example is monk fruit sweetener. One monk fruit sweetener is a 1-to-1 ratio or 1-to-1 substitute to regular sweetener like white sugar. So I don't use white sugar anymore, as you can tell if you've been watching my channel for a while. I use monk fruit sweetener and that works just as well. So there's so many substitutes out there and alternatives that are like 1-to-1 replacements. So look for those, check those out. If you're looking for recipes, you've come to the right place. Go and check out my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, click that red subscription button below and yeah, see what's out there. It's so easy to find replacements and still enjoy the recipes you love. Tip number 5, y'all, we are halfway there, and this tip is to meal prep, okay? Meal prepping saved me, all right? Because let's be real, we all live busy lives and sometimes we eat things that are convenient and not necessarily healthy. And I was definitely guilty of that. Like, I would go and grab that candy bar or those chips, something to hold me over until my actual meal. And this is something that will easily derail you from your healthy journey by just grabbing things out of convenience. So you definitely want to meal prep. And for the first 3 months of my journey, I meal prepped everything. And I'm talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. I had to get organized. I had to be disciplined because if I didn't have a structure, I knew that I was just gonna go off the rails. So meal prepping is so easy to do. Like, you take 1 or 2 days out of the week, batch cook what you want, put them in containers, put them in your fridge or freezer, and then when you're ready to eat them, pack them up for school or for work. Like, that is something I stress all the time, especially when you're new to something like a lifestyle change. You need that structure and that discipline. Once you get comfortable, get your rhythm and your groove, like, you don't really need that much of a meal prepping system. But in the beginning, for me, it was an absolute must. And it's a good way to get in a routine, so I knew what times of the day I was gonna eat and when. Tip number 6 is to track your net carbs and nutrition intake. Now, if you're going keto or low carb, it is super important to be tracking these net carbs because you want to monitor what you're eating and how it's impacting your weight loss journey. It's a great way to help you stay organized and hold yourself accountable. So think about it like a financial plan, right? Like, every year I have a financial plan, I have a budget, and I see how much money I'm spending, and I'm like, I can't believe I spent that much on Amazon. Or like my friends who drink coffee can't believe how much money they waste at Starbucks every year, right? So you have something in front of you that's telling you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and then you can adjust accordingly. So make sure you're tracking those carbs. Tip number 7 is to enjoy healthy snacks and desserts. I don't trust any diet or any lifestyle change that tells you you can't eat sweet treats, okay? Life is too short. Everything in moderation, all right? So yes, you can have those sweet treats, you can have those snacks, just make sure they're healthier versions of it. Tip number 8 is to document your journey. You want to take pictures of your progress, and this is something I wish I did and I really regret it, because back in the day when I was at 160 and I just didn't feel myself, I didn't like the way I looked, I didn't like the way I felt very uncomfortable in my own skin. Like, I did not want to take pictures, but I wish I did, because it would have shown how far I've come and it would have motivated me to keep going, especially because you hit that rough patch from time to time and like that weight plateau where you just can't seem to lose any more weight, and y'all, that's a real thing. And if you want to see a video on how I've overcome that, like this video or drop a comment down below and I can talk about how to handle weight plateaus and all that stuff. But anyway, yes, I just felt so uncomfortable, but looking at how far I've come, like almost 30 pounds down, like it's a big deal, and sometimes you need that motivation to help you go or keep going, and it's just a great way to track your progress and to show others. Tip number 9 is to build your support group and network. And don't let that be confused with your close friends and family, because they tend to be your biggest haters and doubters. You're gonna need cheerleaders and people to support you, people who have similar health goals or weight loss goals. And luckily, there's so many free platforms like YouTube. Let's connect, y'all. We have Instagram, Facebook, even Clubhouse, where you can find like-minded people who are gonna motivate you, encourage you, and then also share tips and tricks. Because what I found through my own personal experience, my close family and friends were not very supportive and they doubted me. But let me tell you something, who lost those 30 pounds and kept it off? I did. So you want to find people that can support you, and just be prepared for it to be people outside of your circle. Tip number 10, y'all. This is our final tip. I can't believe we're already here, but this tip is be kind to yourself, y'all. We are human. We may not always reach our goals or meet the expectations we have for ourselves, and that's okay. Just know that there are gonna be times where you fall off the wagon, like I did for the holiday season. Like, I overindulged, and guess what? We're human and we make mistakes, and as long as we have another day, we have a chance to reset. No matter where you are in your journey, you always can do better the next day. Like I say, relax, relate, release, and reset, y'all. So show yourself some grace, show yourself some love, and be kind to yourself. And that's it, guys. We are done. Those are my top 10 tips and tricks to lose weight and be healthier. Y'all, this was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because we've never done a sit down before. Like, I've never talked to you face to face like this, but this was like, okay, like, yay, clap for me. But yeah, if you want to see more videos, sit downs like this, you want to talk about other weight loss issues or just health stuff related, whatever, let me know by liking this video, dropping a comment or topics down below in the comment section, and check out my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Click that red subscription button below and join the tribe. And be sure to check out my website, savoringwithsaba.com. A whole bunch of recipes, other tips and tricks that I shared there. Everyone, it's been real. Happy New Year. I can't wait to see what this year brings. As always, stay safe and happy savoring.